All right, here we go. We're at Fox Communities. We're at the Fox Community Champion Center for the game with the Freeze taking on Fox Valley Blades. It is Christmas time. I am Santa Claus. I am here with you. Excited about this game. Let's go Freeze.
You got a bet on this game?
All right. Santa's got his microphone on his beard. He's ready to roll. Merry Christmas, kids. All right, I'm just going to hold the microphone.
We got Mighty
Quinnipiac's in the net. And the Freeze wearing their black jerseys with the Edmund Fitzgerald patch on the shoulder. It'd be nice if Jenny played a little Gordon Lightfoot. Lisa, can you text Jenny and tell her to play some Gordon Lightfoot?
She's playing music?
Yeah.
I don't hear much.
I don't hear.
Music.
Chris, I was doing the same thing. I was like, why aren't we playing?
Yeah, let's get some Lightfoot going. That should have been playing the whole 5 minutes. And we would have had another 5 minutes left of the song.
Sweet period.
Yeah. Well, it's not the song I wanted, but it's Gordon Lightfoot. Tell her that's not the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, though. All right, here we go. Freeze and the Blades for one game only. Carly Hahn up front at center. Tim on the right. Kozak on the left. Back on D. Malia Marshall and Clara Kozak. Evie Allen, number 17. Harper Tim takes that puck up, swing, trying to move that puck inside. It goes back behind the net. What a great day for hockey, Dennis.
Are these boys?
Boys Squirt B team, yep. Santa roots for all teams, but today it's Freeze. Freeze get another shot. It just goes through the crease. Marshall has that one, wings that across into the corner. Evie Allen launches that shot, hits the back of Tim. And here come the Blades. Make a move, Evie Allen and Kylie Colada stop everything. Here comes Kozak. Shill on in the inside. Shill setting up. Lolo Kola comes firing in there, launches that into that far corner. They circle it around. Schumacher holds the blue line for a moment. They move it back out into the neutral zone. Colada steps up. Big crowd here today, Dennis. Here come the Blades, making a move. Gets it inside, taken away by Kola. Shot on, and they're going to sneak this one by Quinnipiac. 1-0 Blades. All right, Blades, way to go, good shot. Santa's a Blades fan too. All right, 1-0 in favor of the Blades as it's 10 minutes left in the first period. Puck's down. Tim takes this one up through the middle. Gets by 1-2 Blades, picked up. Looking on that inside pass. That was Minahan. Player Minahan on this one. Puck's back. Blades are on the attack again. And the Blades score again. 2-0 Fox Valley Blades. Here comes a free setting up, ready for that puck drop. Marshall wings around near boards. Makes a move inside, gets a shot, backhand shot. Puck still free as the goalie is outside of the crease. Marshall wings it back around and take another shot. And that one's glove save by the Blades. Blades on the attack one more time. .8:53 left in the first period. 2-0 Fox Valley Blades. I don't think the scoreboard's right, Dennis. Puck is down. Oh, look at these two girls coming in. Merry Christmas, girls. Where's Savannah?
She's sitting at home with Mindy.
Blades fire this one. Freeze fire this one back into their offensive zone. Picked up by the Blades. Circling around. Portal along the inside, looking inside for Tim. Tim cannot get that through. Shot gets fired. Cross net into that near corner. Carly Hahn gets it over to Tim. Tim inside, offensively, push back into the neutral zone. Blades up 2-0 at this time. 7:38 left in the first period. Boy, that's a trip. They're going to let that one go. Offsides call. 7:28 left in this first period. Frankie Schumacher takes it down near boards, pushes it back to E.B. Allen. E.B. Allen from the D position loses it into the neutral zone, and they are going to have to reset. Tim fires it back in, taken out by number 3 of the Blades. cruising along that boards on the outside. And Maria Marshall is off. She's going to skate, take it right from him. That puck still gets that shot off and goal! Maria Marshall. Marshall moves them back into a 2-1 contest. Quinn heads back after she celebrates with everyone. Puck is back. Schill has it, moving in the offensive zone. Gets a shot off that's going to go wide back behind the net. Collision on the near boards. Picked up by Schill. Gets it back to Kylie Collada. Trying to move that over to Minahan. Minahan loses it, picks it back up. No, that's Lolo. Back to Minahan. Minahan's crushing her into the boards. Puck gets pushed along the boards outside. Oh, no, they hold at the blue line. This time they didn't. That one came out, and that's an offside call.
Roll the puck, set it!
Puck's going to be dropped right in front of us here, Dennis, in the neutral zone. Carly Hahn drops it. Picked up by Tim. Harper Tim. Moves it into the Blades zone. Trying to get that pass inside. Fired back to Kylie Collada, who is in the neutral zone. Brings it back in offensively. Looks to Tim. Tim loses her footing. Back to Collada, holds that blue line for a moment. Now it's kicked out. Here come the Blades. Harper Tim has it again. Catches Blades in a change. Gets a shot off. Hahn picks up the rebound. It falls harmlessly behind the net. Allen now holding that blue line. Blades take it. They will move it into the neutral zone. On the attack, and it's Marshall that takes the puck away. Offside's call. They did not call that. Puck's in the neutral zone yet. Here come the Blades into their offensive zone. Marshall wings it around Kopic up to Frankie Schumacher. Is going to get a shot on Kopic. She lays down. Puck gets driven back by the Blades.
We have only standing room only.
Yeah, it's a packed house here. Santa comes to town only once a year, Dennis.
Yeah.
They come out in droves. Droves. Pass inside by Piper L'Esperance. Going to drive this one down. Little dump and chase at 4 minutes left in the first period.
In the handicap parking lot. Oh,
You know it's full. Puck turned back. Piper L'Esperance steps up, fires that one, dumps it again. Back behind the net as Kylie Collada hops off. Marshall replaces her. L'Esperance gets dropped a little bit by number 19. Definitely a size advantage. This is an all-boys team, this Blades team. They're going to get the shot off and up over the head of Quinny Kopic. Marshall dices her way through. Tim on her right wing. Pass inside to Tim. Tim finds it just outside her reach. Here comes number 10 for the Blades. He gets tripped, and that is going to send the Freeze to the box. And it'll be the first power play for the Blades. Penalty kill for the Freeze. This penalty kill brought to you by TJ Minahan, the Bank of Kaukauna. Let's go Freeze. Shot inside. Marshall holds that one before it even gets to the crease. Here comes Marshall dicing through. Hahn on her inside. She's going to take it herself. It's going to go way up high. Tim pokes it out of the way and held in the zone for a moment. In through the neutral zone. That's Hahn. Holds, and the Blades put it back to the neutral zone. That one's going to be a dump, and they're going to call icing. It's going to come back to Quinny Kopic's glove side at 2 minutes left in this first period, 20 seconds left in the kill. Blades moving inside. They swing and miss on that shot. Number 88 did. Minahan gets pinned in by the boards. Lolo Kola moves in to help out. Between Minahan and Kola, they're able to take that puck away. The puck is on the net behind Quinn Kopic with 1:35 left. That was your Bank of Kaukauna penalty kill. Kylie Collada moves up around, gets near boards, keeps moving. Abby Schill through the neutral zone, powering her way, gets taken down, no call. Backhand shot, kicked away by the Blades goalie. 1 minute left. L'Esperance holds that blue line. This time they will get around her. Abby Schill, nicely done. Steps in front of number 10 and turns it back into the neutral zone. The Blades pick up. Number 78. Collision there, and it's Marshall. Kicks it. Keeps it going. And still, Tim Hahn picks it up. Hahn missed that shot. She'll backhand into that far corner. We got about 25 seconds left. The puck's just in there. Shot on and saved. Blades are going to end this one.
Hey, you gotta go under.
I'm excited for after the game.
Go, Abby. Find it.
Yeah,
All right, we are back. I'm sorry. I had to take a moment. 10:17 left in the second period. 3-1 Blades. From the Blades, gets a shot off. Saved by Kopic. Sends it back into that far corner. Over to Hahn. Hahn's going to cross into the offensive zone. Has Tim on the inside. She's going to wind up and take that shot. Nice glove save. Lolo is set up at center. She drives this one forward, picked up by the Blades, up on that far boards, moving inside. Held up by Evie Allen for a moment. Get some help from. Launch it. Gets a shut off, rebound, and covered.
Tell your mom that I said hi and Merry Christmas.
Okay, will do. Linda, if you're listening, Dennis says hi, Merry Christmas. All right, should be back again. Sorry about that. Abby Schill has this one. The freeze poke it into the neutral zone. That is number 19. Lolo Cole up over to Abby Schill. Schill into the corner. Picked up by Schill. Schill gets a shot off. Score! Abby Schill drilled one. 3-2. Got him. 3 down. 3-2. $7:19 left in the second period. Freeze down 2-3 to the Blades. Abby Schill drills one. Pass back, Lolo on number 10. Holding on, nice job, Corwood. Giving them grief. 10 picks it back up through neutral zone. Number 10. Gets it chipped away by Schill. Schill this time. Schill moving up the boards. Abby, nice little move through. Boy, Abby Schill did an excellent job chipping that puck and working her way through traffic. And they're going to call a trip on Abby Schill, number 25. Will sit for a minute and a half at 6:37 mark. Second period. Puck is down. Marshall has this one. Marshall chips it up. It is not going to clear out of the zone. Marshall now takes that puck away. She's going to go back around Kopic. Marshall makes moves. She's aboard again. She's taken off. Loses it. And picked up. Nice. Offsides call. And the crowd didn't like it. As the crowd is on the ref. Hahn drills that one deep into the offensive zone. Hahn has it. Oh, man. Hahn still trying to get back to her feet, picked up by the Blades. In the middle of the kill, it's under 10 seconds left of the kill. Marshall picks it up, broken stick. Marshall and Schill. Marshall gets that shot, it's going to go wide. Make that pass. Abby Schill takes it, moves it inside. Marshall wanting to power that one through, can't do it. The Blades pick up and it through the neutral zone. Gets a shot. Kopic tips that one back behind the net. Blades 88 trying to move to the neutral zone. Picked up by Abby Schill. Abby collision in the right in the middle. Puck's right in front of the Blades bench. And whistle for offsides. 4:39 left in the second period. Puck's down. Minahan makes that pass over to Tim, takes it back. Minahan now crosses over into the offensive zone, working along that far boards. Frankie Schumacher ties him up, makes them work back the other way. Blades moving the puck, nice. Held up by Kylie Clauda over to Tim. Minahan waiting for that pass. Tim has it, looks inside, and pass was behind Minahan. Chipped up, Kylie for a moment now, picked up by the Blades. Back to Frankie Schumacher's using the boards, but the Blades hold again in their offensive zone. Shot on by the Blades. Clock stops it before it even gets to Kopic. Another collision. It's Tim this time who gets knocked down. Offsides call at 3:37 left in the second period. Hahn setting up. Hahn over to Schill. Schill trying to work her way forward. Gets turned around. Blades have it. Marshall picks this up. Going to go around Kopic. Looks up ice. A lot of time. Here comes Malia. There's a dicing through. Nice move there at the 2-on-1. Marshall with a pass over. Hahn gets a shot. Rebound picked up by the Blades. Heading the other way. Turned around by Schill. Blades hold on to possession. There it comes out, actually helps out the freezes. Oh, hard slide into the boards by Kozak as she's down and she's going to get off ice. Lolo picks up and gets in front of her, and then she will dump into the offensive zone. Lolo with a head of steam comes in there hard. Given number 10 Fitz. Abby Schill joins in. Marshall holds the blue line. Marshall's going to shoot. Pick save to that near corner. Puck is back to Minahan. Minahan looks inside, gets that pass. It's going to go across into that far corner. 2:19 left in the period. Puck is driven. Marshall steps in front of the Blades player. She reverses. He's knocked off his 31. Gets turned around and falls right on his butt. Shot goes behind the net, picked up by the Blades on this near board. Minahan has it, chips up, looking to get over to Piper Lesperance. Blades still holding it, they're going to get that shot to the side of the net. Lesperance chips it in that far corner again. Lesperance. Minahan, near boards. Working through the neutral zone, gets it taken away by the Blades. Blades backhand this one. Schill has that. She taps it up. Over to Claudia. Kylie. 3-on-2. Kylie Claudia's going to get a shot. Kylie with that shot. Puck's in the middle again. And it gets chipped to the near boards. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the period. The Blades now on the attack into the neutral zone. Held by Claudia. Moves it back up. Has Tim on the inside with Schumacher also heading in. Hahn now joins in. Schumacher has a Hahn on the inside. puck is driven to the neutral zone between Kylie's feet. Shot's going to go wide. Kylie Collada now back behind Kopic, moving up ice. Lot of time. Bruiser gets it up to Tim. Tim gets around her, goes behind the net. Threes are changing out. Here comes Lolo and Marshall. Evie Allen and Marshall back on D. Allen holds the blue line, gets it taken away. Marshall now goes around Marshall down to the end of the period.
Probably wouldn't be bad. Although I wouldn't do it right now.
All right, we are back for period number 3. Out on offense, Ottawa at center has Upperton to her right, Schumacher to her left. Back on D is Evie Allen and Marshall. Marshall takes this one up. Marshall's dicing through. Back to Lolo. Over to Schumacher. Marshall winds her back around. Marshall fires that one up, gets it over to Tim. That's going to be waved off icing. Schumacher inside pass, looking for Tim. She was waiting for that one. Marshall comes up, collision there, and kicks the puck back into that corner. Blades move it through the zone into their offensive zone. They're going to let that one go as the ref looks over at the other ref to see young man looking up to the older ref for guidance. Marshall now takes off, has Tim on the right. Mia trying to get it over to Tim, can't do it. Picks up, has Tim sitting there inside off of one of the Blades players. On taken down. Minahan moves it into the offensive zone. Picked up by Tim. Tim gets that shot. And kick back. Blades one more time. Moving it out of their defensive zone into their offensive zone for a moment. L'Esperance moves in neutral. Here comes Abby Schill. Abby right on the hip. Schill takes it away. Abby Schill now on the advance. Gets that shot off. Ricochets back there it is. That puck's in the Minahan gets that shot off, and it's just going to get chipped back into the far corner. Collada chips it back through neutral zone. 78 wasn't able to take it. Abby Schill circles around. L'Esperance for a moment. Schill steps on the puck, goes down. It's underneath her shoulder. Forces that out. That will be an ice that's going to come back to a Coppic stick side. Box down. Tim takes it. Dices through all the defenders. It's shot on and puck gets dropped. Blades pick up. Near boards. Marshall has it. She's going to launch that one just wide. Marshall holds that blue line, fires it back. Odola wraps her on the boards back behind the net. Tim picks up. Tim back to Allen. Allen chips it back inside. Blades have it. Schumacher chips it away. Cordova over to the far corner. 8:23 left in this game. Frees are down. 2-3. Puck gets driven back around the boards. Picked up by Allen. Far boards in front of the bench. Loses it. Marshall. Over to Cordova. Cordova swings at it, trying to get up. And then it's all Blades as they keep firing it back deep into the zone. Marshall now makes a quick move, goes far board. She's got room. She's going off. She has Tim on her right. Schumacher trailing Tim. Marshall with the shot. Save. That one gets driven all the way down. There'll be ice, and that's going to come back to the stick side of the goalie. Puck's held by Collada on the boards, chipped away, taken away. Kylie again. Now she's moving up. Gonna backhand this one, trying to move it inside. Shill's gonna help out. Blades take it back. Collada again holds it, and she will move it to that near corner. Blades using the boards, near boards, get it out of the zone, into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, number 19, Simic. Gonna get a shot. That one's gonna go wide. Wrapped around, picked up by Claudia. Around Coppic. Behind, oh, huge collision. And it will be number 19 is going to go sit for a minute and a half on that collision. .6:39 left in the third period, and we have power play going in favor of the Freeze. That's your William Shield Realtor power play. Selling, buying a house? Call Billy. Pass inside, looking for that pass, and Blades dump it back. Marshall picks up. She moves inside. She gets a shot off. Goal! They call it no goal. And now we are going to have 4-on-4 hockey. As Marshall will sit for a minute and a half. What? Close. I don't know. I would have from up here it looked like it, but he was right on it. 4-on-4 hockey at 6:16 left in the game. Schill moving it forward. Getting some help from Tim. Blades wanting to get that quick shot off. Haley Collada moving in through the neutral zone. Has helper Tim on the right side. Haley Collada gets taken down. There's another penalty. We're going to have 4-on-3 hockey. It's just under 6 minutes left in the third period. We knew this was going to be a big game, and it is. Down 2-3 to the Blades. The boys' team, this girls' team is not going away. Setting up with Schill. Tim to the right. E.B. Allen back. Joined by Rick Piper. Piper slides up. Off the ref's leg. Blades moving it. Allen holds. Chips it over to Tim. Tim circles, looking to dump it inside. Blades pick up. They're going to go around their own net. Schill right in his hip. Takes away. Held by L'Esperance. Blue line. She loses that one. Allen loses that one, and now it's a break for the Blades. Circle around it. A shot off. Save by Kopic. She sends that one back behind the net. Abby Schill taken off. Schill with Tim on her left. Here comes Tim. Gets that shot off. Loses it. Marshall back on the ice. We got a power play for about 10 seconds. Marshall circles around. Here comes Maria. Makes a move. Gets that shot off. Save. Marshall circles it back around. Picked up her own rebound. Just under 5 minutes. Held by Collada this time. Collada making that move. And now you are 4:43 left in the game, and the freeze will be on the William Schill Realtor power play. All Billy for your buying and selling of home needs. Timeout called by Freeze. Timeout's over. Blades heading to their side. Kenny Kopic heading to their net. Here come the Freeze. Going to be 5-on-4 hockey for 1 minute as it's 4:43 left in the game. 3-2 in favor of the Blades. Hahn sets up at center. Drives it forward into the corner. Back to Marshall. Marshall has this one. Over to E.B. Allen. Allen moves up. Chips it inside. It's going to go to that near corner. Schill steps in there. Hahn helps. Hahn with that. She puts it back into the boards. Hahn now has it. Has Schumacher. Back to Marshall. Marshall picks up. Circles around. Looks up ice. Gets it over to Hahn. Hahn. Picked up by the Blades going the other way. 20 seconds in the power play. Allen tips it back. Here it comes! Schumacher! Frankie Schumacher takes off! Winds up, gets that. Move and save. Picked up by Marshall. She wings this one wide. And we're back to full strength. Evie Allen now. Pass up. Marshall has this one. Marshall turns around. Here comes William Marshall. Far boards. Looking to chip this one up the shell. Gets it turned around by the blades. Lesperance holds it. Now it's Piper. Piper taking off here at 3 minutes. Piper, near boards. Has shell on the inside. Is he going to shoot it? Takes that shot. Score! Piper Lesperance with the score! And Kopic bugs them, join with the rest of the team. Here come the Freeze! Tied up 3-3 at 3:04 left in the game. Lolo lining up, Tim on her right, Minahan on her left, back on D. Lana and Lesperance. Offsides call. Under 3 minutes at 2:53. We got a game here, tied at 3-0. Lolo now chips it to her right-hand side. Driven into the offensive zone, but the Blades quickly turn that one into the neutral zone. Marshall steps up, pokes it back. Minahan going after it, picked up by Tim. Minahan looking inside. Held by Marshall again, she chips it back. Marshall now driving forward, here comes Malia. Gets it taken away off her step. Marshall now looks inside, it's going to be Harper Tim. Harper Tim steps up, Tim shoots. Save! Sends it at 2:07 left in this game. Puck gets around Marshall. Here comes 78 for a moment as Marshall picks up. She's going to go around. Looks up ice. Off the boards. Pass up by Tim. Tim and Kozak. Puck's down. Kozak steps in. Kozak. Circles, circles, circles. Misses that shot. Evie Allen. Allen chips it up inside again now. On. Looking inside. Wanted to find Tim as she waits right in the house, waiting for that pass inside. Blades. Trying to clear. Get around Allen. They get the neutral zone. Allen turns around. She'll dump. We are at 1:10 left in the game. Abby Schill comes flying in. Abby Schill. Off Schill, back to the Blades. Schill has it! Abby Schill with that shot. It's going to get saved and kicked back around. Abby Schill goes hard into the boards. Picked up by Kozak. Kozak inside. Pucks in their crease. Moves out. Far corner. 52 seconds. Under a minute left. Schill back to Marshall. Marshall steps up. Marshall fires that one. Gloves. Blocker save on that one. Up over the net. 35 seconds left. Marshall picks up. It's a cast out. Has Schill. There's Abby Schill. She's going to take it far boards. Has Lolo inside with Clara. Pucks near the boards. We're right around the 22nd mark. Here comes Marshall. Marshall's got to wait for everyone to clear. Marshall takes a step up. Gets it to Lolo. Kotola. Marshall again. At 10. Marshall loses it. Here come the Blades. At 5. Lesperance stops it. Takes away, and we're going to end this game in a tie. It's going to end 3-3. as the Blades and the Freeze tie this one up, and they will end this game with a nice tie of 3-3. Good game. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll tell Santa you said hi.